All right, season two. First race at St. Petersburg Grand Prix uh, Raceway and in Florida. And I've been practicing. I'd gotten my lap times down to around the low 113, 112 area. And then this track is hotter than the track I was practicing on. And tires tend to melt as a result of that. So yeah, here I am. I've qualified with like about a 115.2, which is good enough apparently to put me in third place. This is a very difficult track, a lot of tight turns, unforgiving. If you make a mistake, you're in the wall. And I get a great start on number one in front of me, but I make a mistake here. I should have forced my way to the inside, and instead I tried to go to the outside, and I lose a bunch of positions as a result of that. That was a huge mistake. So that drops me down. I have two quick internet blips there. That drops me down to fifth place at this point, with somebody pushing up on me for sixth. And yeah, I've realized I've made a mistake, but I got to settle in. Again, my nerves are kind of rattled. This is, now I'm in sixth place. This is an incredibly tricky track. You have to do 21 laps. It's short, 14 turns, accidents end races here. And once they also end races, they block the traffic behind you. So I'm determined not to get in that accident. I see the driver in front of me hit the wall a little bit right there, and that slows him down. We're on cold tires too, so you know a mistake is really going to screw you up. These two are battling pretty hard, so I'm a little concerned there's going to be an accident right in front of me. One driver goes deep there. That was the original race leader, Xiao. No, he's still in first. Sorry, that was I think Chandler. Nope, it was Xiao. Xiao drops down to third place. Todd Klomp takes first place. I'm stuck in sixth place behind these two guys. But I have pace on them. Tires are starting to warm up quickly because, again, the track is so hot. But I am super concerned that they are going to have an accident here. You can hear as you go around. Boom, there's the accident. I'm able to avoid that. That gets me right on the back of Chandler. You can hear the tires in those corners sliding. Struggling for grip as you're pushing them kind of right to the edge here. This is only lap 2. We've already had an accident in front of me. Andrew Troyer behind me is 4.5 seconds behind me. I kind of feel like at any moment Chandler is going to make a mistake, so I'm just going to settle in here, stay with this front pack. We're creating a gap to the drivers behind us. They're now 5 seconds behind us. And I know I'm faster than this. I've set a 1:15.8. I know I can set 1:13s. I think I'm just super nervous and really cautious about the people around me, which is slowing me down. Which is probably a little bit safer. I'm not out front, so I'm not able to just, send it. But also, again, I realize one mistake and you ruin your entire race. So I just want to get settled in. I love this track, I might mention. I thought when I raced in Adelaide last night, I didn't get to drive enough in Adelaide. I really wish I had. I really thought I disliked Adelaide initially. And when I saw this track, you see two drivers switch position right there. I really thought that I was going to really not like this track initially. Todd has fallen back to third place. Tyler has taken first, and Steve Leeson is now in second. I am still in, well, I was in sixth, but it looks like I'm in seventh. I don't understand why I'm in sixth. Oh, no, I'm in sixth. Okay, everything just changed. And now I'm in fifth because a driver has crashed out and has gone to the pits. And there's another driver. So that puts me up into 4th position. Okay, so I'm right behind Chandler. Julian has just eaten it behind me. I think he tries to carry on, but he took a really big hit there. This track is so technical, and just like you cannot have your attention wane at all. There are several high-speed corners. This is one coming up right here. You can just floor it right through there, but have to brake hard for the left turn here. If you overshoot that, you're in the wall right there on the right. This, you hear me pull off the gas right here to coast through that section. It is a tricky section. If you hit that full out, you are you're gonna feel it. You're gonna end up in a wall as well. All right, so down the main straightaway, Julian is 9.5 seconds behind me, 9.2 seconds behind me. A lot of drivers already in the pits due to crashing into walls and hitting other drivers. I'm stuck in 4th place behind Chandler, but I feel like I'm keeping up with Chandler at the moment. He's about 1.4 seconds ahead of me. And so I'm thinking still, oh, I may be able to catch him. Todd has gotten back into 1st place. Zhao behind him in 2nd. But Todd is opening up that gap. Todd is really quick. He's setting 113s. I have yet to set anything faster than a 115.2. And it's very frustrating to me because I know I can do faster than that, but I really just feel like the car slides a little more with that, the heat on the track. But clearly it's possible. If Todd's able to do it, I should be able to do it. All right. Here we are, finishing up lap 5, entering lap 6 of 21. And the laps go so quick. You know, they go so quick, you think, oh, this race is going to go fast. Chandler is starting to pull away from me, though. And I'm thinking, uh-oh, I may not be able to catch Chandler after all. And one of the real tells, I don't look down at my telemetry too often because you don't have a lot of time in this track to look at it. Because there's just not enough straightaways. But one of the signs I get is right here. As I come around this corner, I see his end. I don't see him here, but I see him going around the corner there. Okay, so I know, okay, I'm still in sight of him. That's fine. But as the race progresses, I lose sight of him a little bit more and a little bit more as the corners come up. I'm gonna try to get more races in on this track. I have to tell you, this is a new track for iRacing. I had to purchase it for this race, and worth it. Absolutely enjoy the heck out of this track. And just like Adelaide, love it more than I had expected to. This is a trickier corner than it looks. You really got to slow down enough for that hard right. But then you can kind of open it up once you get here. And just keep your foot on the gas. Get up to 5th gear. But then immediately you need to start braking to get down to 2nd for this right turn. Chandler's now 2.8 seconds ahead of me. Harry behind me, 10.3 seconds behind me. So the top 4 have a big gap, but the top 1 and 2 have a big gap to 3 and 4. So, yeah, so I'm settling in. I'm hoping, you know, maybe Chandler makes a big mistake and I'm able to catch up to him, or maybe he makes a big mistake and winds up in the wall and I'll be able to take that 3rd place position. But it's looking worse and worse with each lap as he's beginning to pull away from me. This is a trickier corner too. 2 apexes in this corner. You can't, if you open it up too early, you're going to spin and slide into that wall. It's just like every lap has danger in it. And I think it's one of the things I really like. I have to tell you, starting this race, my heart was beating hard. I was nervous. I really wish I'd gone to the inside on that first lap. I think I would have been able to hold off a few more folks had I done that. Maybe even kept ahead of Chandler here. But as it is, there's points where I'm pushing hard to say, okay, well, he's 3 seconds ahead of me. Maybe I can close that gap. As I come around the corner here, barely see him as he exits that corner. There he is there. So I realize, I am losing pace to him badly. All right, so spoiler alert, we are on lap 8, about to enter lap 9, and things are going well. I am going to stay in this position for several laps. So let's do this. Let's fall back, take a look at the two drivers behind, Harry and Kevin, because they are about 10 and a half seconds behind me at this point. I just need to stay ahead of them. You say Harry goes deep there. Kevin's able to take the position from him. But then going into that, Harry loses it, and Kevin is off. And just an absolute atrocious rejoin. An absolute horrible rejoin to the race. Now he hits the wall. You can tell he is shook by that. Yeah, that's done him in. Kevin is taking off like a rocket. He's 11.2 seconds behind me. Harry's out of control. Chandler's in third, Zhao in second, and Todd in first, with Zhao behind him. Though Zhao is about 5.5 seconds ahead of Chandler at this point. Okay, so here we are back in fourth place. Kevin is behind me, trying to. Actually, that just went to Harry because they haven't crossed the start-finish line yet. So we'll let things settle this lap, and then we'll take a look at what's going on behind me. Meantime, here's my perspective. Pushing hard to try to close that gap. Chandler has opened up a 5-second gap to me now, and I'm realizing, okay, unlikely I'm going to catch him unless he makes a mistake. I would love to get up on him and apply some pressure, but he is just driving much faster than me in a very good race. So I need to stay ahead of Kevin behind me, and I look and I see Kevin is now 9.5 seconds behind me. So he has closed about a second in the last lap or so. And that has me a little concerned because we are now on lap 10 of 21, and I'm thinking, am I going to be able to keep Kevin behind me? I don't know. Going into the final, let's take a look at Kevin. Kevin's working hard to catch up to me, and he's flying. He is closed now to 9 seconds, 8.8 seconds. So he is just flying. Now, here's the other thing. We are racing the Porsche Cup Open. This is the open race, so people have made modifications to their car. I don't make any. I drive the Porsche Cup fixed, and I don't change my car for this. So I don't know if he has changes on his car, but boy, he is setting some blistering laps here. He set a 1:13.6 at one point, so he is just killing it. And boom, hits the wall there, which throws him off a bit. So that opens up the gap to me, where he was making up some speed, some place. Now I'm about 10 seconds ahead of him. And he's probably got damage to his car at this point. After taking that hit, he might have, I know he has side damage, he may even have a little wheel damage. So, okay. I have passed a lapped individual at this point, and I'm hoping that he slows up Kevin a bit as well. And Kevin just rams into him. That's rather surprising there, actually. All right. Well, okay. I'm still in 4th place. Kevin behind me by about 10 seconds. Driving like a maniac, apparently. I didn't realize he was getting into all this trouble. Here I am. Still cooking the tires, that is, but setting my fastest a 1:14.8 at this point. Don't want to hit that curb like I just did. You can't let your attention falter in this race. Like the minute it does, a mistake sends you flying into a wall. It is wow, it's really intense. It's really intense. We are entering lap 13. Steve Leeson, who is lapped, is 6 seconds behind me. Kevin is 8.5 seconds behind him. Kevin is flying. Like, he is doing laps so much faster than I am. I didn't even notice when he dropped back to that 10 seconds. I just looked down again and he was still at 8. So I was thinking he had slowed down. I didn't realize he was catching up and then had a problem and slowed down. Let's go back to Kevin. Here he is coming up on Steve Steve Leeson in the number 20 green Porsche. He is just determined to make his way through traffic. Steven gives him plenty of room. Good sport. Wow, he is fast. He is really on the edge right there, just flying through those corners. And you can see because he's cut another 3 tenths out of my time. He's now at 7.7 seconds behind me. And I see it. And I realize, well, we're in lap 14. We've got 7 laps to go. I'm hoping I can hold off for 7 laps. If he's cutting a second a lap out of me, I might be able to hold him off, and I would certainly defend if I were on the last lap. But so far, I'm cruising around. No incident points. No collisions. Nothing with a wall. Driving careful, knowing that I am not going to be able to catch up to Chandler in front of me, who's now 9 seconds ahead of me. 10 seconds ahead of me, actually. I'm coming up to Ryan in front of me, who is a lapped car. Who came out of the pits. What a great track this is. I can't tell you how fun it is. And right behind me, you can see Kevin 6 seconds behind me. Like, just flying. I've got to wonder what modifications he has on the car, or if he's just that fast. I mean, he quite frankly could just be that fast. But it is interesting how he is just chewing time out of me. Chewing it out. Ryan goes a little wide there to let me through. I thank him on the radio. I'm hoping Kevin will catch up to him at a point where Ryan can't just get over like that. But Kevin zips right through. Kevin is 4.5 seconds behind me at this point. He is just chewed like 3 or 4 seconds out of my lead in 2 laps. Insane. This is Kevin catching up to Ryan. I was hoping Ryan was going to hold him up a little bit longer. Ryan going into the pits there. So Kevin's unleashed on me. He's 4 seconds behind me now. Incredible how much faster he is. I don't have an answer. Even down the straights, I gotta think he's got some adjustments to the vehicle. Maybe downforce from the wing. Oh, geez, he's just also super aggressive. He's taking it really, really well. All right, so he's 3.5 seconds behind me. I realize there's 5 laps to go. It's unlikely I'm going to hold this guy off for 5 seconds. I am thinking, all right, you know what? He's going to get up on me. I'm going to make sure I give him room. I'd be okay with 5th place in this race, 0 incident points. I'd love to have 4th place. Love to have 3rd, but I'd love to have 4th place. But if Kevin is catching me, and he's clearly got more pace than I do, he's at 2.9 seconds behind me at this point. So I'm starting to get my radio message ready to tell him, all right, we're gonna let you through when you get caught up to us. .8 seconds behind me. .2. From his point of view, whoa, okay. He is driving right on the edge. Now he's 2.8 seconds behind me. Lost about 0.5 pulling that maneuver. Two and a half seconds behind me. Hits the wall a little bit there. That's a 0 contact hit, by the way. 0 incident point contact hit's usually pretty light. I'm starting to get my radio message ready. All right, you're 2 seconds behind me. You are closing this gap. Whoa, he slid into that corner too. He is pushing really hard. It's impressive. .1 seconds behind me. So yeah, here it's about here where I'm about to tell him, all right, when you catch up to me, I'll give you plenty of room, man. I don't realize at the time just how recklessly he is driving. Oh man, every time he hits that corner, he's lucky to recover that. Something has happened, and I'm not clear what it is. I think Kevin may have accumulated... Well, there you go. There you go. Pushed it a little too hard. Oh, yeah. So, that ended the threat to me. And I see all of a sudden Kevin has dropped off. I don't know what has happened. Something happened, though. I think he may have gotten enough penalty points that he had to do a drive-through, because suddenly in front of me I was indicated as red, which would mean I'm out in front of him. I'm lapped him. So I think he may have accumulated enough penalty points by the time he got there, and that's what that reckless driving was going to do, give him off tracks and such. I don't know. I'll have to go back and take a look. But here we are, lap 19. I'm going to skip forward one lap. Lap 20 of 21. And I find myself in 4th place. 1:14.8's the fastest I've set. I am very far behind Chandler. 14 seconds behind Chandler at this point. My tires are gone. Like, I can feel them slipping. I don't know if you can tell. I can feel them slipping here. There have been a couple times I've had to make real quick corrections. But now realizing that behind me, my closest competitor is over 30 seconds away. over 33 seconds away. The person 33 seconds behind me at this point has been lapped. So I have such a gap to the next person in line that I'm saying, let's just bring this home at this point. I have 0 incident points at this point. I just want to bring the car home, finish the race. I've been in 4th, which is about where I deserve. That's the white flag. We're going into lap 21, the final lap of the race. Can I bring it home without losing control while the tires are just slipping and sliding? Even the leader in front of me is setting now like mid 114s because the tires are just gone. The track is hot. There's a lot of turns. You're cooking it. Hard turns like this one. But I am now kind of settled in, and I'm hoping, please just don't crash the car at this point. I'm really hoping, with the most difficult turns right there behind me. This one I gotta just brake. I brake a little bit early this time just to bring it home. Not trying to set any track records. I'm gonna take it easy through this as well. Hear me come off the gas way early, coast through the turn. Down to 2nd gear, take it easy through the turn. Without a problem. Bring it home in 4th place. 4th place with the next driver well over 35 seconds behind me. So that's the end of my first race, season 2, here at the Florida circuit, and I have just had the best time. The folks on the radio during this call were a lot of fun. There was a couple people near the back yelling at people saying they were idiots and such. But I was kind of nervous. It's a challenging track. And, so let's see where that sticks me in terms of results. Okay. So, in terms of results, let's take a look at the race. And here we are. I started in 3rd place. I finished in 4th place, so lost 1 place. But honestly, the drivers in front of me really had pace over me. I'm pretty happy overall with those results. Number 5 was setting, fastest lap was a 1:16. He was significant. He was over a minute and 8 seconds behind me at this point. So I was coming up on him to lap him. I gained about a quarter of a safety rating point, bumping me up to a 371. I gained 52 I-rating points, and just a fun race. The people, as I said on the chat, were a lot of fun. People were saying, "Oh, I hate this track." I said personally, I love this track. I think St. Petersburg is a fantastic track. It's up there for me with Adelaide, with Hockenheim. I really love Hockenheim. So, yeah, great race. Very happy with the results. Going to try to get in some more races this weekend before the season ends. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching.